proclamations that we'd like to make today. So I'm going to ask Councilman Terry McSweeney to come forward and make a special presentation.
Thank you, Supervisor. It is my honor and privilege to be here today to, on behalf of the Babylon Hibernian Society, to be here to declare the month of March 2024 as Irish Heritage Month in the town of Babylon. And I'd like to ask Jim McGrath to come on up here and accept this proclamation on behalf of the AOH of Babylon.
Thank you.
So we here on the town board, we acknowledge that we're a very diverse community, and this month of March, we like to declare Irish Heritage Month and acknowledge the work done by the Irish Americans who made their way over to this great country. And I was looking up a lot of things, and Deputy Supervisor Martinez would appreciate the Irish were one of the first group of people to start the unionizing, to organize workforce. As a fireman, they spearheaded the New York City Fire Department, the New York City Police Department. They built bridges, and at the bottom of the list of all their accomplishments that they did when they came over here, and which I thought was one of the most important ones, was they invented Guinness. So I really appreciated that one. Yeah, that deserves a round of applause, yes. But on behalf of the supervisor and the rest of the town board, I want to just offer you this proclamation. And I see that we have all past presidents. Everybody here from the AOH are past presidents. And we want to thank you for your service to the community and continuing the great heritage and the great legacy of the Irish Americans in this country, but most of all here in the AOH. So please accept this on behalf of the supervisor and the entire town board.
Thank you.
And we will be lighting up the cupola for the month of March in green.
Thank you very much.
And thank you.
Can we have all the past presidents join us up front here? We're going to take a snapshot.
We'll hear more of that on March 24th. Babylon's.
Yes, and the Babylon Parade is March 24th, Sunday at 2 p.m. And the Grand Marshal is Niall Crow, owner of Lily Flanagan's. So we'll have that. It was a great time last year and great time this year. Did you have? No. Yep. Yeah. Thanks, Alexa. Good.
How many years of presidency?
306.
What about the rest of them?
You
were
can do it,
able
you
to
can
get
do it now.
And okay. There we go. One, two. One more. Okay, one more. All those Irish eyes are smiling.
Oh, good, yeah. Oh, did you? Oh, you did? So you're in, yeah, yeah. Nice, yeah, yeah. Doing good, good. I'll tell him you said hello. Thank you, sir. As always, we'll see you next week, right? The hall. The fall, right? So now we have our Ron Klusner Excellence Award, Employee of the Month for February, right? We're still in February? Yep. Councilman and Deputy Supervisor Martinez.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Supervisor. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Oh, come on, we can do better than that. Good afternoon. It's not Monday, you know, anyway, it's my honor and privilege to present this award to an exceptional man, an exceptional employee. I've known this gentleman now since I started back in 2008. And then he was working part-time for the senior center in Wyandanch. And we were able to find him some work full-time, but that was not his cup of tea. And finally, because his cup of tea is being one of the best custodians that the town of Babylon has had. So, the recipient of the Ron Klusner Excellent Award is Benny Rivera. So, and I'm going to tell you a really short story. So I was, in fact, I nominated you when the program started, but nobody listens to me. Yeah. And, but I was walking the hallways, as I always do, and greeting people. But I hear Benny training the new custodians and explaining to them the importance of doing a good job and making sure that the place is clean. But this is what that really touched me. He says we have to make sure that our staff, right here in the town of Babylon, are safe and healthy. And we also have to do this job right for the public. And it was just amazing, you know? And so, Benny, on behalf of the people of the town of Babylon, I want to say thank you very much.
No problem, you do my job.
Wait now, whoa. So the Jen Alsheimer, what is it, brownies?
We have brownies.
Brownies. So Gavin's got from Jenny.
Jenny?
Makes the best, right?
Love the brownies.
So don't share them with Joe. No, I'm only kidding.
Bobby's gonna get them all.
Oh, Bobby's getting them all? Here you go. You want to say anything? Ben?
No, not
Come on, Benny.
We're going to take a picture with you. Right up.
Good to see you again.
No. Yeah. You take the award. Joe.
By the way, I was not eavesdropping. I wasn't in the bathroom. I was outside. And you were training.
see those Irish eyes smiling.
We'll do a little. We have one more presentation, and of course, as any good student, she probably stayed the entire time. But we did want to, and I just want to say something particular about the Copeg School District, and we're fortunate to have Dr. Bannon, who's a superintendent, and the team here. But I can tell you that every year, and Rich Grow is our witness for this, but every year we have our awards sponsored by Covanta, and this is where students will submit different projects that they've worked on in the science program, and Copeg has got one of the best science programs, not just in the town of Babylon, and I see Ed Wiggins is nodding because he's probably judged some of the presentations, but I would say probably in New York State, because we've heard it from other school districts around the county that have talked about the accomplishments, and I can go on and on about other areas, but in particular, since we're talking about science today, and their students from elementary through high school come up and are award winners based on the teachers that work with them, the administrators that work with them, and of course the students and the parents and the relatives that put so much into it. So please, thank you to all of you for the work that you do. And Dr. Bannon, if you would join, Mr. Gus, if you would join us as we're going. And Alexa Cox is here representing our Assemblywoman, Kimberly Jean-Pierre, as well, who is in Albany, hopefully bringing us back some more money, right?
Hopefully, yeah.
Put her eyes lit up, as I said, bringing back some more money, yes. I'm sure you're working on the budget right now so, for next year. And really, and it goes without saying that that's where all of this comes together, is that all of us working together to be able to give them the tools that they need to be able to have these accomplishments that we're so proud of. So I'm going to ask Councilman Mineta if he wouldn't mind coming forward, and he's going to make a special presentation on our behalf.
All right, thank you, Supervisor. Kimura, wow, oh my gosh. So I truly feel like we're in the presence of greatness here. So when you absolutely. So when I read this and you learn about it, and you're going to think like, some of the great innovators that we have of our current time, whether it be Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, people like that. When you hear about her background, what she accomplished and what she will accomplish, you met her here first. You met her here first. Just remember that. So this is in regards to the Regeneron Science Talent Search. It's the nation's oldest and most prestigious science and math competition for high school seniors. Each year, thousands of students enter Regeneron STS, submitting original research in critically important science fields of study. Unique among high school competitions, Regeneron STS focus on identifying, inspiring, and engaging the most promising scientists among the nation's high school seniors. Regeneron Science Talent Search scholars were selected from 2,162 entrants from 712 high schools across 46 states, Puerto Rico, and 10 other countries. The highest number of entrants since 1969, an increase over 200 from 2023. So Kimura, a senior in Walter G. O'Connell Copeg High School, was recently named a semifinalist in the 2024 Regeneron Science Talent Search. She's also the class of 2024 valedictorian, first student in Copeg school history to be selected in the competition, and not only in Copeg history, but she is also the first to be named a semifinalist in the town of Babylon ever. So that's amazing. I consider myself, pretty smart guy, but I can't even really read correctly what you did. So maybe just come up here and just let everybody know your project.
So the title of my article was The Effect of the Endocrine Disrupting Chemical Soy on the Psychological Stress Levels of Neonatal Drosophila melanogaster. In other words, it's basically just testing the effect that soy had on the fruit fly stress. And I did this because I was reading articles about these certain type of chemicals called endocrine disrupting chemicals. And as I started becoming more engaged on the topic, I chose to investigate how these chemicals may affect the mind by looking into how they affect the stress of the organisms.
So on behalf of the town of Babylon, we congratulate you. We look forward to following your success in your career. And congratulations again. Wonderful job.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Alexa, would you like to?
So hello, everyone. Yes, my name is Alexa Cox, and I'm here on behalf of Assemblywoman Jean Pierre. She apologizes for not being able to make it today, as she's still upstate in Albany. As some of you may know, there's redistricting happening, hopefully being voted on tonight, fingers crossed. But we wanted to make sure that Kimora got recognized because this is a huge accomplishment. And being a young black woman myself, and also understanding the Assemblywoman's positions on diversifying our STEM fields, we wanted to make sure that we were here today to congratulate you and to just let you know that this is a huge honor and to, hand you your flowers, because we need to make sure that there are not only more women in STEM, but there are more women of color in STEM to bring awareness to the disparities going on in our communities. And so congratulations on your achievement, and we want to give you this award.
Kamora, would you like to say anything else? And is Mom here with you?
I just want to first thank my mom for being here. Thank you, Dr. Thompson, Ms. Wensler, for being here. Thank you for all of you guys who showed up. This means really a lot to me, and I'm extremely grateful. Thank you so much.
Would your mom like to join us with for the picture? Mom? And by the way, you're not thinking of running for town supervisor, right? Congratulations.
We have a board member and her teachers here.
Oh, who's here? Oh, I'm sorry. Go, Paul, come on. Yeah. And who is a teacher?
Dr. Thompson and Mrs. Wentz.
Dr. Thompson? Come on up. Give them a round of applause as well. Steve, do you want us? Okay. Yeah, and as they're getting joined together for the picture, the Copiague School Board, the school board itself, as you know, is volunteer. They don't get paid for doing what they do, so we greatly appreciate them. And the Copiague School Board has been a strong supporter of, obviously, the schools, but the community in general. So thank you very much, Paul, for representing the school board here today. Okay, could I ask everyone to please rise for a salute to the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, Please remain standing for a moment of silence. I'd ask that you keep in your thoughts and prayers the brave servicemen and women serving our country, both here and abroad. Thank you. Please be seated. Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta.
Here.
Councilman Martinez.
Here.
Councilman McSweeney.
Here.
Councilman Gregory. Supervisor Schaefer.
And I am here. So all five are present. We have a quorum. Welcome to the Wednesday, February 28th, 2024 meeting of the Babylon Town Board. For those of you here for your first time, the meeting is divided up into three sections. The first is dedicated to the public hearings. There are 3 public hearings scheduled for this afternoon. If you're interested in addressing the board on any of those public hearings, you need to fill out a card up front and file with our town clerk. The second portion is dedicated to the agenda. Agendas are available on the table up front. If you're interested in addressing the board on any of the items listed on the agenda, for that, we ask you to fill out a card as well. And the third portion is the open portion, when residents can come forward and address the board on any matters concerning town government or town services that are not on today's agenda. If you're watching us on our YouTube channel on the 28th at 3 p.m. live, there is a link which will take you to today's agenda. If you're interested in addressing the resolutions or making a comment, you can submit that through that link. If you're watching us on a future date and time, that link is still live, and you can utilize that in order to send us a message. One of us will get back to you with a response to your question or concern. With that, we'll go into the public hearings. And the first public hearing, which is a public hearing in reference to amending Chapter 3, Article 2, Section 3-4 of the Town of Babylon Uniform Code of Traffic Ordinances. Don't have any cards, so I'll take a motion from Councilman Mineta, second by Councilman Martinez, to close and reserve. All those in favor? Opposed? Hearing is closed. Decision reserved. Second public hearing is a public hearing in reference to amending Chapter 2, Article 2, Section 2-2 of the Town of Babylon Uniform Code of Traffic Ordinances. I don't have any cards, so I'll take a motion from Councilman Martinez, second by Councilman McSweeney, to close and reserve. All those in favor? Opposed? Hearing is closed. Decision reserved. Third public hearing is a public hearing in reference to amending Chapter 2, Article 4, Section 2-8 of the Town of Babylon Uniform Code of Traffic Ordinances. I don't have any cards, so I'll take a motion from Councilman McSweeney, second by Councilman Gregory, to close and reserve. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing is closed. Decision reserved. That's it for the public hearings. I don't have any cards on the agenda, so we'll go right into the agenda. On the consensus resolution agenda, are there any items that need to be removed from the consensus resolution agenda? Seeing none, we'll go right into a motion.
Make a motion to approve.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The consensus resolution agenda is adopted as listed. Today's resolutions, resolution agenda, Resolution 206.
Second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta.
Yes.
Councilman Martinez.
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney.
Yes.
Councilman Gregory. Supervisor Schaefer.
Abstain. Resolutions approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 207.
I offer 207.
Second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta.
Yes.
Councilman Martinez.
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney.
Yes.
Councilman Gregory. Supervisor Schaefer.
Abstain. Resolutions approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 208.
I offer 208.
Second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta.
Yes.
Councilman Martinez.
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney.
Abstain.
Councilman Gregory. Supervisor Schaefer.
Yes. Resolutions approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 209.
Make a motion to approve.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolutions approved. Resolution 210.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolutions approved. That's it for the resolutions. I don't have any cards for the open portion. Anyone wish to address the board? Seeing none, take a motion to adjourn from Councilman Mineta, second by Councilman Martinez. All those in favor? Opposed? Meeting is adjourned.